if this injury is serious, this could be a huge turning point in this season, legitimately. And welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Bolton. If you're still enjoying it, drop a like. That'd be fabulous. I thought we'd start with Regan Booty today just because it's just nice to see his face, see how he's getting on down under it at Sydney FC. I mean, the guy was such a legend for us. 250 appearances. I cannot stress how good this guy is. And if you're ever looking for a lower league player that can take you a long way in the English leagues, Regan Booty is your man. Just quite simply, your man. Most people probably know this, but cock in Dutch means cook or chef. Well, that actually does make a lot of sense. So Ezra Chef, he's cooking up a defence, and believe me, he has this season. Jesus. Cook has bruised his knee. Damn, son, he must have a big one. Yeah, this is too easy, isn't it, really? It's just too easy. Goalkeeper's repelling against the instructions of the manager. Sounds kind of like me when I go to Tesco's to get my dad a bottle of water after he said he wanted a Cadbury's chocolate bar. Yeah, goalkeepers do weird things sometimes, but I feel like there's a niche possibility for a TV show. Goalkeepers do the strangest things, and McCann very much does do that sometimes, but he's been an absolute rock for us, and he's definitely up there for me. So today is big stuff. We've got Werder Bremen, obviously. We've got Norwich City in the league, but more important than any of that is the fact that we've got a Champions League draw coming up at the very end of the episode, because I see it on the calendar. It's coming soon. So yeah, it's going to get fancy. I hope that, the fact we've done the job to win the league, getting a 2-1 on aggregate essentially against a team like Atletico, to me shows that we can definitely be in the conversation this season. Now, we have 3 away games in a row in the Premier League, which was obviously a bit of a difficult prospect for us, particularly as there's some mid-table teams, the kind of teams that you always know are going to cause an upset against you, quite simply. And with all the sort of squad rotation that's been required in this period, it was always going to be tough. So let's get into those now. But interestingly, away at Wolves, we actually didn't find it that tough. Now, they are struggling down in 18th in the league, so that might be a factor. Israel with a lovely finish here, slamming that one home for making it 1-0 before half-time. It was close up to this point, but we started to pull away as things grew on. And then Kim with a lovely little dinked ball through. There was Mitar Nezev playing a rare appearance for us to make it 2-0. Kimmy getting both assists on the night, which is really, really nice to see. Good result, comfortable win, another clean sheet. We then rocked up at Ellen Road and got away with one massively. A 0-0 here. We really did struggle. Again, it was the back 3 and McCann that rescued us out of this game. Front line was not really able to come up with much on the night, so even get a draw out of this just was really good performance-wise from the lads, and another clean sheet. At this point, I looked, because I was like, this is a lot of clean sheets. In our last 10 matches in all competitions, we've conceded 1 goal. 1 goal in 10 games. Unfortunately, though, the clean sheet record did end in the next match. But we did take an early lead. Bobson Wickham, a lovely little ball through here. Kimmy getting on the end of it, slamming it home for a goal after just 2 minutes to score himself another for the season, which was really, really nice. We then went down to 10 men. From the resulting free kick, Casanova scored from the directing free kick. Mitar was the one sent off, Mitar Nezev. They then missed a penalty as well before Barla's little flick on here. Kim there, getting in for his second goal of the night to make it 2-1 to Bolton. Very, very tight game. Arguably a draw would have been probably more of a fair result. The fact that once we went down to 10 men, we actually managed to turn this game around and get the win, particularly with Leicester missing a penalty as well. But yeah, Nezev getting booked twice in the first 16 minutes, and I guess that's what happens when you don't have your prime players in that role. Koch and Wilson did their best, but yeah, one of those games where I think on another day, a draw definitely could have been on the cards, maybe even a defeat, really. So to stumble through there, pretty damn good. And it's still such a rarity to see us even concede a goal at this point. So we got more points from this period than I actually thought we might do. As that leaves us now 4 points clear at the top of the league. Brighton now are into second place, 34 points on the board. I told you, when they signed that guy, I was like, he's going to lead them to something. And it is incredible that Brighton are now second in the Premier League, coming up to the halfway stage. Chelsea just keep dropping points lately. You can see their goal difference has remained rather similar lately, and I guess it is possibly just a case of them returning to the mean somewhat. West Brom also up in 5th in the Premier League. Exodus Lonsdale doing mad things for them as well. It's a very weird old league. Man City down in 9th place. Just mental, some of the stuff that's going on. Southampton as well down there with only 8 points from their first 16 matches. It's a weird old league as things go. To see Brighton in 2nd and West Brom in 5th is bizarre at this stage of the season right now. But what I'd also say, 16 games into the year, Kim does have 10 goals now. He's the 3rd highest scorer in the league. And for a player that I consider in some ways to be having a slightly off season, he'd still be on for exactly the same amount of goals as he's banged the last few seasons if he carries on at this rate. He's just not kind of shot out the traps. He's been getting a goal here and a goal there. And at home, we've only conceded 2 in our first 8. 2 goals conceded at home this season is actually ludicrous. Chelsea are actually not that much worse than us, though, with 3 goals conceded, 2 of which were to us. Werder Bremen. This is still going to be interesting to me. Now, I'm going to do a selection advice because we've been rotating around an awful lot. This might be the time when Kim could probably just do with the rest, but I'm not going to start Hernandez. I will start Petrovic. Barla's ready to come back in this time. Christensen, I think, can start this one instead. The preferred backline is actually sort of rotated themselves back into fitness today. Hung is able to come back in. Rodriguez has done a nice job coming in and filling in for Hung in a few of the games. He had an off game here and there, but he did have a good performance against Wolves as well. I think Kang is ready to come back into the midfield as well, so we'll swap that around and go like that. It's all looking very tasty. Interestingly as well, Manny Farmer might potentially move to China in January. There's rumours of 60-70 million pounds bid. If we made a profit on Manny Farmer, I think that would just be the most this save thing ever, frankly. I will have Rodriguez on the bench, though. Very important to have him as a backup. Like, Werder Bremen are no mugs. We made them look pretty muggy in the home game, I must admit. But, you know, they smashed Fenerbahce 6-1, and we've only just sort of scraped past them to some extent. But we've essentially got minus Kim, our full strength. This is an interesting experiment, actually, because it's basically our full strength lineup with Bogdan Petrovic through the middle. And I think this will be an interesting test of what he could do with the full weight of the team behind him, because a lot of his appearances for us have come in cup games with a much weaker team around him, and he still looks solid. But I want to see what he could do from the start here, because this is a big test for him. This is an opportunity to show, you know, why maybe he can give Kim a run for his money at some point in this save. Christensen immediately intercepting there, doing incredible work out on the right. Petrovic needs to make the run, though, and it's going to be a throw. But luckily, the three men of dreams... Okay, right, that is the thing that bugs me the most about three-man defences. Why on earth does the... Hang on. Demaran, Koch, Wilson. Why, when there are three players in your defence, does the middle centre-back run out to go and close him down? Bearing in mind, that is how this is set up. It doesn't make any sense to me why the central centre-back would be the one to go out and close him down in the wide area. That's why you tend to concede. I feel like three-at-the-back systems can still be got at because of that. He's getting in all the right places there. We've got four players trotting into the box to try and get the end of this. Maybe he'll pull it back, actually. He's going all the way through. Finds Murray! Oh, and it's just wide again. It's all falling to Murray. Koch to Barla with space. Petrovic into the channel. He's got great dribbling on him. What can he do here? Goes round a few challenges and he slaps it at goal. It's good. The fact he even got the shot away is impressive. Atletico, bearing in mind, the only goal we've conceded in the Champions League this season was that one where Macania made a really strange decision and then we conceded from it. It's very, very interesting. It's like when the team actually sticks to what they're supposed to do, we are like Fort Knox. This is some nice play from us again. Christensen with a great first touch as well. Lots of good first touches going around. Goes past one man, whips it across, headed away. It's going to come back to him, though. Maybe he can pull it back for someone. Finds Murray again! And Nicky Murray once again finding himself in the position. Petrovic pulls it back. Hung! On, it's saved at the near post by Plogman. Plogman, what a name. Sometimes good on these rebounds. And Barla! It's a poor effort. It's a difficult one, but still. Okay, so half-time, and we definitely should be in front here, but we haven't quite taken our chance yet. Hopefully it will come in the second half. Julian Brandt with the ball in. Good clearance. Here we go. Chance for Barla to finally get one of these. We haven't seen one of these for a little while. Barla with the breakaway. Petrovic has made the run for him. That's nice. Barla's going to have to shoot here, surely. Oh. Cheers, game. Wonderful work. That is superb. What was the point of the highlight then? Kang with the ball in. Oh, what a brilliant... Oh, Kang now to drive forward. Can he be the catalyst for something magical here? And... Oh, and again. Rodriguez going into the channel. That's a nice ball, actually. Petrovic has got a lot of work to do, but he does have incredible dribbling. Goes inside one player. Goes inside another player. Oh, nearly. And Geraldo with the block. Rodriguez with the block. Murray with the strike, and it's saved by Plogman again. They were all queuing up like a display team. As much as I want to bring Kimi on, this game actually doesn't matter that much, so I'd rather just keep him out of the play. And even if we have to draw 0-0 in a game that I feel like we should have won, I'd rather have the fitness levels of Kimi for the Premier League matches to come that I feel like are more important than this kind of meaningless game in some respects. Wilson with the header over the bar. So that for that reason, Petrovic is going to do the full 90 here. Cleared away again. Barla picks it up. Can he find Petrovic? He's got two players around him. He doesn't care. He's going through himself. Chukwudi Barla. The space is on. And Chukwudi Barla, and it's not quite good enough at the other end. Insane. Oh, Barla's got it once more. Can he pull it back for someone? Will he go inside? And Petrovic blocked again. Kang. Kang again. Round the side for Barla. Yes, there's the goal. It's Werder Bremen 0, Bolton 1. Chukwudi Barla, after 86 bloody minutes here in Germany, finally gives us the goal that we needed. Beautiful pick out from Kang. And that's what I mean about him, how he's not all set pieces and magic. Like, he can find extremely good passes through like this. Look at the vision to find that ball for Barla. Great finish from him as well. And that will surely give us the victory in Germany that we've deserved here. And it will be another clean sheet to boot, surely. To only concede one goal in our 6 Champions League matches is pretty bloody impressive. When you also think about where that goal was. Like, we've been superb. We've been able to get the 1-0s occasionally when we needed to. And we've been a bit more flourishing in some of the other matches when we haven't been able to. Werder Bremen 0, Bolton 1. We are through to the next round of the Champions League. I don't know how we only scored 1 goal in this game, but we did. Kang and Barlow, once again, the heroes. Petrovic, I actually don't think I had a bad game up there. I think a lot of the chances, they were just brilliantly defended. Murray as well had some great opportunities on the night, just was unable to do anything about it. So there we go. 1-0. Excellent result. Right, Norwich, if we can carry this on. Ooh, youth intake preview. You don't normally get to see these in actual video. We have one good English central midfielder from Manchester who has caught the eye. I mean, it's better than normal. We've had some pretty piss poor youth intakes in this save, despite me doing everything I can to make them better. But it's definitely better than it has been lately. So I guess I'll take that. Macania has injured himself lifting weights. I'm going to give him the injection because I do really need him to be fit for this game. Next match is against Reading, and that's not the end of the world if he's not fit for it. It's like, Alex, we know you're strong. You don't have to prove it to me. It's fine. Right, here we go. Norwich City at home. Our home record is phenomenal this season. I think we've won all 8. No, we drew against Liverpool. So pretty good. Barely concede goals. Hopefully today, obviously there'll be more rotation required here, of course. But we did have some players rested for the last game, so it shouldn't be the end of the world. Murray is not playing there. No. Kimmy will play, though. I'm going to start Connor Israel, actually, today instead of Christensen, even though he probably could play. Barlow needs a rest, and admittedly so does Kang, but Barlow, like, legitimately needs a rest. Kang is just a little bit unfit. So I think if we have to drop anyone, it's probably going to have to be him. So Mario can come into that position there. Kang will play in a slightly higher role, like his old school role today, which, you know, he certainly takes with open arms anyway when he does get a chance to play there. Even off to the bench. We will be a bit maybe lacking off the... I mean, not really. We've got some quality there anyway. Same backline as always, though. We'll get through this, get through the Reading, and I think there's a little gap before the Christmas run after that as well. Norwich have Karamoko Dembele in their team. Interesting. I mean, given how good we've been at home this year, I really don't expect anything but a win. I don't think we've had a single match at home where I don't think we deserved to win. Even against Liverpool, we smashed them. Well, not smashed them. We did everything right except score the goal in that game. So if that follows the same pattern, hopefully we'll play well. But there have been enough changes to make me question whether that's the case. But the key players really are still in the team. Having the same back three today, I think, could make a huge difference too, though, just because they are so incredibly solid when they play. Been a bit of a very, very slow start from us, but we do have those sometimes. Kang with the ball through, headed clear, and Platt will flick this on for Dembele. We've only got 2 players back. They should be able to deal with this relatively easily. Rodriguez is the man coming across. Don't foul him in the box, please. Oh, hello, space here. Well, I mean, there you go. Milton Trinidad smashes Norwich City 1-0 up here at the Sir Nat Loftus Stadium, and I mean, that's just an excellent finish. We have finally conceded a goal at home. It's a rarity, I'll admit. We do concede them from time to time. Only the 3rd one in 9 games at home, but nobody tracks the run there. I suppose it's because Rodriguez was the man that had come across to cover that instead of the fullback, Murray, for some reason. Oh, God. Potential lower leg injury for Kim. Oh, dear. That could be... If this injury is serious, this could be a huge turning point in this season. Legitimately. So Kimmy's coming off. Petrovic is coming in. Bogdan, we need you now more than ever, buddy. This game has not gone well so far. Jesus. Okay, just dig something out before half-time. Get us level and we can build for something in the second half. It's cleared away again. There we go. Bobson. Can he spin it around the side for Kang? He's got to square it across. Petrovic! It's incredible. He's in the position so often, and yet he gets his shots blocked more than any other player I've seen play for us. It's incredible. Right, that's where you want to pass that ball to him. There we go. Make him do something here. It's a bit lethargic from him, to be honest, but... Oh, he's got it. There we go. Israel's header is on. There we go. That's much more like it. Wonderful play from Carlos Rodriguez. Delightful cross. And who was on the end of it but Connor Israel? I think he's been a good loan signing this year, considering how little risk we really had to take to bring him in. Lovely, lovely ball in from Carlos Rodriguez. Israel making that back post run. He's not quite Davor Christensen at the back post, but he still does a great job there against the fullback, looping one over the goalkeeper. And we are level here, but that Kim Min injury is concerning me. Goes again for Rodriguez. This is better. Oh, can he slip Petrovic in? He can. It's a tight angle, though. He might have to go for something more creative himself. Oh, what a ball! Oh, lovely pick out from Petrovic. I think we've definitely picked it up as the game's wore on, and hopefully we can continue this momentum into the second half and see this one over the line. Rodriguez again. Can he find Israel for a second time today? No. In fact, if anything, there's potentially a breakaway here as... I don't know how we ended up winning the ball out of that, to be honest. It looked like their player fouled ours, and somehow we ended up with the ball. Murray! And it's another shot, but it's near post and nothing. We're starting to get a bit more pressure on them now. I want to see half an hour of just infinite pressure as Kang shot cannons off the crossbar. Here we go. The build-up's coming. I can feel something's building. We're getting moving that ball around nice and quickly. Oh, Ramon. Rodriguez can get back to this. Will he shoot? He doesn't. It's well saved by Laribi at the near post. Okay, we should be able to deal with this. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. God damn it. Don't foul him, please. Oh, we did get away with the last little effort there. Wilson clears it, and here we go. Ivanov, with a rare appearance now, could bring this forward. He's got Petrovic. Can he find the pass? He does! Bogdan Petrovic, now with a oh my god, and another incredible save from Larry. Look at the intensity of Petrovic. I mean, man can't have any more than 20 finishing. And And he's got like 16 composure as well, which isn't that much worse than Kim, but you just have to hope that he'll get himself a goal at some point and just start to, I don't know, he's making all the right noises, and it's just not quite happened for him so far. Tyler out wide for Norwich City now. It's not ideal. I think we probably have done enough. Well, we haven't done enough because we did a score, but like we've made all the right noises. We're still playing well in this game. It's just they caught us on that one little opportunity. On most days, this is still probably a 1-0 to us, but it is what it is. Koch knocks it down. Is there something in the last 30 seconds? Christensen got an overlap here from Nicky. Oh, no, he doesn't. It's not Murray's fault. Christensen just gave him a terrible pass. There just wasn't. I mean, maybe Kim takes one of those chances, to be honest, but Petrovic has still had a decent game up front. He's just not been able to take the opportunities. Yeah, I think we probably should have got the win, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I'm more concerned about Kimmy's injury, if I'm honest. Oh, I mean, it's still not good. That's still like probably like 4 weeks or 3 weeks. It's not ideal, but it could be a hell of a lot worse. Here we go. Here's the draw. Who could we get then? Obviously, I'll move my face cam out of the way. Monaco, Bayer Leverkusen, Dortmund, PSG, Besiktas, Marseille, or Real Madrid. Like, obviously, at this point, if you're going to be the best, you have to beat the best. But still helps if you've got a slightly easier tie. Leverkusen would be nice. Besiktas would be terrific. Marseille would be good as well. Let's do this. We don't have time to do the whole draw. Let's just go. Who do we get? Okay. That's definitely not as bad as it could have been by any means. So I'll take that. Plus, with Marseille versus Lazio being one of the ties, there's a potential easy-ish, not that easy, of course, tie in the next round available potentially. So that's good. I'll take that. Bayer Leverkusen in the first knockout round of the Champions League for next season. It's a good sign of things to come for us, hopefully. Wow, this is so dominated by 3 Spanish clubs, 3 Italian clubs, 3 French clubs, 4 English clubs, and then there's just 2 German clubs, and then there's just Besiktas like, hi! So, I mean, our record has been extremely good defensively lately, and you just cannot do that forever. There was always going to be a game that would cost us. It is that game. It is what it is. We're still pretty good towards the top of the league. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted. I don't know if I can actually come back and do all of that off camera, but want to get us right up towards the rest of the Champions League, of course. I know that obviously we're missing some Premier League stuff in there, and it's always difficult to manage, quite simply, particularly now that we're into the knockout stages. So, if you've enjoyed this, and I hope you have, drop a like. That'd be fabulous. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be awesome too. I stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and on Saturdays at 11 AM, so go follow there too, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun, capybara, bye-bye.